Right now, you're about to receive 10 powerful rules for dealing with those who disrespect you. This isn't motivation. This is warrior discipline, a survival manual for those who are done tolerating, done explaining, done lowering themselves to be accepted. You've been quiet long enough. Now it's time to rise, not with revenge, but with dominance. Welcome to the path of the Stoic. Let's begin. Introduction. They look down on you. They mock you in rooms you're not in. Speak like you're invisible. Act like your existence is optional. You feel the sting, but you say nothing. And in that silence, you are already victorious. Because respect is not begged for. It is built in your soul, brick by brick, in the cold, in the fire, in the tears that no one sees, in the work no one praises. This is not just a video, it is a manual, a guide for those who've been ignored, mocked, underestimated, and decided not to break. Today, you'll learn how to crush disrespect without words, not by reacting, but by becoming. We will walk through wisdom of the Stoics, the Bible, and history's greatest, to teach you how to turn contempt into your throne. Chapter 1. Don't play their game. They want you angry, loud, emotional, because when you react, they win. Proverbs 26:4 says, "Do not answer a fool according to his folly, or you yourself will be just like him. They shout, you stay still. They gossip, you build. They accuse, you stay silent." Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." A Stoic knows silence is not weakness, it's power under control. Real-life example. Your coworkers spread rumors about you. Don't fight in the mud. Instead, excel so thoroughly in your work, your results shout louder than their lies. You don't stoop, you rise. Chapter 2. Detachment without despair. Seneca wrote, "What matters most is not what others do to us, but what we allow them to do to us." When your own family disrespects you, stay grounded, feel the pain, but don't become it. Joseph was betrayed by his brothers, sold, forgotten, and yet he rose, because the wise do not cling to betrayal, they transform it. Real-life example. Your parents dismiss your dreams, mock your passion. Don't argue, don't beg. Build your life in silence. Let the results speak in decades, not days. Chapter 3. Silent greatness. They scream, you work. They laugh, you train. They lie, you create. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Matthew 5:10. When your ex disrespects you, mocks you, forgets you, don't reply. You're not made for them. You're made for greatness. Real-life example. They post online to humiliate you. You don't clap back, you rise, you get fitter, smarter, closer to your purpose, not out of spite, but out of purpose. Chapter 4. Examples from history. Abraham Lincoln, ridiculed for his voice and face. He answered with legacy. Nelson Mandela, imprisoned, tortured, forgave, and led. Marcus Aurelius, betrayed by those near him. He didn't rage, he wrote. Meditations, dignity eternal. Jesus, spat on, beaten, accused. Yet when asked to defend, he stayed silent. These were not weak men, they were unshakable. Chapter 5. Psychology of silent retribution. Silence isn't emptiness, it's a message, a mirror. When you don't respond, they hear themselves. And that silence crushes them harder than any reply. Real-life example. A friend betrays you, talks behind your back. Everyone waits for your reaction, but you walk in peace. Smile, succeed. Soon, the betrayer becomes irrelevant. Chapter 6. Practical steps of Stoic dominance remove access. Toxic people don't deserve proximity. Work in silence. Let your success be your echo. Read a Stoic quote daily. Armor your mind. Control your face. Never let them see you beg. Pray instead of complain. Power lives in prayer. Speak less. Words are currency. Don't spend them on fools. One act of calm defiance per day. Train your will. Observe yourself. Be your own commander. Remind yourself of death. Petty insults don't matter. Forgive, but never forget. Don't hate, but don't repeat the mistake. Chapter 7. Enemies of respect. Avoid these traps. Justifying yourself. Envy. Loud anger. Trying to be liked by everyone. These are chains. You don't rise by pleasing. You rise by being. Chapter 8. When friends turn into strangers. It happens. The closest become cold. But don't chase. Their exit is your evolution. Real life. Example. A best friend ghosts you after your failure. Do not text. Do not ask why. Building glow. Let them watch you shine in silence. Chapter 9. The inner voice. Your mind is your kingdom. Speak to it like a king, not a beggar. Daily reminders. I control my response. No one defines me. My peace is mine. I rise no matter what. Chapter 10. Silent fury. Sacred power. You don't shout. You don't beg. You walk with God. You train in silence. Speak in results. Lead by presence. One day they'll realize you weren't quiet. You were becoming unstoppable. Final. The silent code of brothers. You are not alone. You are not broken. Not weak. Not strange. You are one of the few who chose not to rage, but to rise, not to shout, but to grow, not to destroy, but to build. And if you've made it this far, you are one of us. The like button is not a click. It's a sword you pass forward. Hit that like, not for vanity, but for purpose. So this message reaches one more silent warrior out there, one more soul burning in silence, one more brother thinking he's alone. You might be the one who saves him. Leave a comment. I'm with you, brothers. It's not just a phrase, it's a seal, a mark, a silent handshake between those who don't need applause to stand tall. We rise in silence, but never alone.